Are these Drow the Spanish Inquisition now?
Nobody
Oh
suspects it.
God.
You don't expect the Drow.
No one expects the Drow.
I did. I
Okay.
just thought I was probably wrong.
Riz is like, I was ready, but
Not
Yeah.
ready enough.
Because I was thinking like caves and like creepy underground creatures, like Underdark.
Magic.
Yep. Turns out that you may very well have been correct.
And especially when I heard like, oh, this language that we, then I was like, it's Drow.
Is it because I stole their wine?
Oh no.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The DM will remember that.
God.
Are we gonna find Magic Brian?
Oh my
Please.
Magic Brian.
Oh gosh, I love Magic Brian so much. He did nothing wrong.
Alrighty. So, do you guys want to call it there, or do you?
No, I want to know where the
I wanna-
fuck you're
yeah,
sending
God
us. What
damn,
the
you
fuck's
guys
wrong
do-
with you?
Yeah.
god.
We
I
can
was
Alright.
tired of,
play next week.
But
I'm super tired and I still want to know, so keep going.
all right, we might go on for a little while though.
I
So,
don't care. My brother probably cares, but I don't care.
stupid. Okay.
I feel like at this point, like Kay's probably like woken up with this whole.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
we got
awake from that.
fucking like yeah.
I'm just trying to be mindful to not like keep my brother from sleeping. He's been tossing and turning.
You just turn over and you're like, "Fuck you." D&D more important.
Sorry,
Um,
bruh. He said it's okay.
um, so,
Alright.
so we're still continuing on, or
Aye.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
Deal.
all right? So, give it. I will get initiative from everyone.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
We can't see shit.
I know.
I know you know. God, that shit initiative.
Oh my god, guys!
Lacey's on top of her game now.
Help!
That's okay. Faye and Lazar will take care of it.
Yeah, we got. I mean, the thing is, they captured us. I'm pretty sure we're not like free to roam around.
Can I use fire now?
Okay. Faye, you hear voices as you sort of stir in your sleep.
Is it still in the language I don't recognize?
Not entirely. You are getting some segments of it that are in Elvish.
Uh,
Sorry, Diana, but you're still knocked out, so it's okay. What are they saying?
You're getting like really tiny bits of it, but you're not really able to make out exactly what it is they're saying. You're getting words like prisoner, and you hear the name Lolth thrown around for a fair bit.
Lolf?
Stop talking about Spider
LOLTH.
Jesus.
Spider Jesus.
Jesus. Oh my
It
god.
is though. It's Spider
I-
Jesus.
Sorry.
I know who LOL is.
Yeah. So, can you see where you are on the map?
Yeah, I can see where I am.
All right. As you sort of rise into consciousness a bit more, you get a better sense of like the room around you, and you can see there are two drow women that are sort of across the room from you. One of them has an eye patch, and has their hair in like a ponytail, sort of free falling down the back of their head. And the other one is also in a ponytail, but it's more like tightly bound. And you recognize the one on the right as the one that struck you in the face with the butt of their sword to knock you unconscious.
Damn.
It seems as though the one on the left of you is barking orders at the one on the right. And you're able to discern, like, the one on the right is saying, like, I'm an elite warrior, I shouldn't be on babysitting duty, this is ridiculous, and is kind of pissy about the fact that it's on, well, she's on guard or prisoner duty.
I tried.
You also notice that you don't have any of your gear on you. You're
Shit.
wearing
Go
just sort of
figure.
rags that they've thrown onto you.
Ew, they saw me naked.
Oh, fucking how terrible.
This is the worst thing that's happened right now.
Yep, it is. She's gonna make a big fucking deal about this. But yeah. Quick question. Other than like the
Yes.
one that hit me in the face, do I recognize any of these drows?
No, you do not.
None. Okay. Yeah, she's face just gonna kind of lay there and just kind of listen in a little bit longer.
Was this
Right.
inspired by like that one part of like Skyward Sword where like this happens?
Where this happens. When you're captured by dark elves and thrown into
When you're
prison.
captured by like creepy little things and they take all your gear and they throw you in a cell, that's literally the thing in the game.
Oh, I can't say that it was.
Okay, that's good because I was about to be really angry at my making it.
Yeah, you show me the game. This is all my fault, guys.
But it's not, so
Um,
it's good.
So you can tell that this sort of area here, this sort of square that you're in with them, is kind of a middle ground between a lower section that's about 5 foot down these stairs, and an upper section that runs out and sort of down this hall as best you can see. After a few moments, the one that's in charge seems to turn their back and march up the stairs and head off down the hall and away. So, as you are laying there, next to wake would be Lazira. Lazira, you see, as you wake up, you're kind of against a wall, and you are in a cell opposite from Diana, who is still kind of unconscious, just laying there. You notice that both of you are also stripped of your gear and are wearing sort of thrown on rags.
As she starts to regain her consciousness, she walks over here and just kind of shouts out, "Hey!" in Elvish.
Isn't that
Okay.
just a more fancy A?
Hey! Hey! Like that owl. Just screaming. A drow kind of comes peeking around the corner. And just sort of sticks their head around the corner toward you. and just sort of glares at you.
Lazara just says, "Dude, what the fuck?"
Oh my god. We're prisoners, and yet you're just all like, what the fuck, dude? Why?
Just like fucking wakes up in prison. You're just like, first of all, rude. Okay. Infringing upon my rights. All right. So he sort of turns away and continues down the hallway.
Well, fuck you too, buddy.
Oh my god. This is how we die. We are completely defenseless, may I remind you. Maybe not a good time to be smack talking our Jesus.
Sorry, just like, well, you a bitch.
God damn.
Excellent. Okay. So, you've woken up in a cell across from Diana, and you've shit talked a guard. Oddly enough, Lazira, you've been in a similar situation before. It's not the end of the world.
Oh my god.
Gunther, you slowly start to awaken, and you can hear just this scraping and clanging as you wake up.
I don't like that sound.
It's a metallic sort of sound, and as you
Yeah.
as you wake, you sort of look about the room, and once you gain your view a bit better, you can see that there is on a lower level down from where you are. There's a dark elf who's sort of at a table covered in what looks like tools.
Is he one of them?
One
One
the
of the
dark
tools,
elf.
I mean.
Damn. But yeah, no, he has just a bunch of these various, what looks like from where you are, tools and torturous implements that he's been applying to a body that is on a table between you and this dark elf. And it looks to be the body of that guide that brought you down here, Joseph.
The guy with the bolt
Oh
head.
no.
Yeah, and he's had like just it. Listen, if he isn't dead, he would wish that he was. Like, he's had all kinds of guts ripped out, and just like it looks like he's been horribly tortured.
Yeah, I'm glad that's not me on the table, but I'm in this room, so I assume I might be next.
Yeah, like just through. You're not sure if he died before the horrible mutilation or during, but either way, not
You should
cool.
have ran away while the fighting was going on. What the fuck is wrong with that guy?
He kind of just cowered while the big
I
things
should
were
have
there. He
run
didn't know what to do. But yeah, he's dead, and you are wearing rags.
Obviously. You don't
I'm
suit
surprised
me.
Gunther is not making a scene about that.
Yeah, I just saw a guy, like, a dead guy on the table. I'm pretty sure Gunther doesn't want to make a scene.
My
Don't you
fabulous
know
clothing.
who I am?
Oh my
Don't
god.
you know who I am? They don't recognize me. I made an internet song about dinosaurs and laser beams.
I have to check something really quick.
Okay.
Oh yeah, are there any keys anywhere?
You see keys on the torture guy's belt.
Oh boy.
And your door on your cell has a sort of padlock for a key. Worth noting, everyone else, that you also have a padlock on your door that would match a key.
Chris and Lacey are gone at the moment.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Yeah, you can know afterwards.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm just currently looking really quick at my spells that don't have material, well, like
Costs.
materials. Like,
Mm.
yeah, like that are
Okay.
vocals and somatic.
Hmm.
Because that means I can do those.
Hmm.
Uh,
So Lacey, are you back?
Mm.
Cool. Just wanted to say that your door, like your cell door, has a padlock on it for where a key can open it.
Oh God. What's the range of that spell?
She's
30
back.
Okay,
feet.
there we go. Okay, for some reason it just cut out, and I was just like, I left, and I was like, why is no one speaking? Like,
Oh no. Can you tell me, Nick, real quick, what's the distance between me and the guy? Because my finger doesn't reach the whole thing with the touchpad.
25 feet.
Oh my God. That's just good enough.
Fantastic. I was just saying, Lacey, that your cell door has a sort of a padlock that a key would go into it and unlock it to open it.
mm.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I can totally not pick lock it because I don't have a pick locking thing.
Yep.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to cast Steel at the guy. I'm gonna use my spell. I just want to check it out really quick. Oh, but they need to make a wisdom saving throw, so does that mean they'll know? Or is it kind of a passive thing?
No, I think maybe. I'm gonna say they have to make a wisdom saving throw just to sort of, if they're wielding an item, like if it's a sword that they're holding and you cast steel.
Okay, but if it's just like something on their belt or something like that that they're not
Then yeah,
using.
you can just gotta grab it. Yeah.
Oh, cool. Huh. Wait. Oh, wait. No, I saw the chat late. Anyway, I want to cast Steel.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna steal his keys.
All right. So you steal the key ring from his belt. On it there are a few keys. And the key ring sort of appears in your hand.
Okay, good. And next, just in case, I wanna cast this guy's self. But did I see like this? Did I see like someone that's not him?
You saw plenty of people that weren't him when you had the group of dark elves surround you and then knock you unconscious.
Alright, so I'll take one at random and cast this guy's self for that.
What happened to Moro?
He never came
He's
down
not-
with us.
Oh,
He-
he was down there. He's just not with any of you.
Yeah. I swear to God, my dog is dead.
All right, so you are disguised as a drow.
Okay, cool. And I want to sneakily try and open the door.
Wonderful. As this is going on, Diana, you awaken from your slumber with a bit of a headache and feeling kind of grumpy.
No shit. Right. I look to Lasara, who is already awake, right?
Yep.
Hey, what languages do we have in Phonic? I say to her, what's going on?
Lasara replies with, "If I had to guess, we were imprisoned by the Drow."
Fun.
Fun. That's just her response. Fun.
Okay. Well, time to come up with a plan, I guess. What do I see from where, corner of my cell?
You sort of press your face up against the yucky stone wall and look sort of as far through that passageway as you can. Bless you. Bless you again.
Yeah.
And
Bless
once
you.
again, the trifecta of sneezels. down this hallway, you can see there is a guard, and he seems to be just sort of patrolling.
Mm.
Across from you, there's also something of like a storeroom.
Mm-hmm.
Just sort of some hay bales and a barrel and stuff in there.
Do I have any idea what they might have done with our gear?
Not sure. Roll an insight check. It's probably stored somewhere on this level of the prison with you so that they can use it in interrogations or whatever else they need.
Well, okay. So I see one of Drow, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, how long has it been? Have we regained like any spells left we used, or nah?
I'm gonna say it wasn't so much rest
No, so no.
as it was you were just fucking knocked unconscious. It wasn't like a full night's sleep or anything like that that would
What about a short rest?
replenish your energy or anything like that. A short rest I'll allow, so you can.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does a short rest do? I've really only used like one of my spells,
Yeah, same.
so
Regaining spell slots on a short rest is kind of a warlock thing.
oh, okay. So we don't get that, but you do, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to tell Lysira, I'm going to make myself invisible. I'm going to teleport my items that are bonded to me, and then I'm going to misty step out of the cell and see what I can find while I'm invisible.
The sire thinks for a moment and says, if you get into trouble, just scream as loud as you can, and I'll misty step out of my cell too.
I'm like, I'm a tiefling. That's what I do. Don't worry about it. You'll hear it.
Thaumaturgy.
Yep. So, okay. I use my rune bonding ability thing to get my shield and Dave. I should have done it with the sword. But okay. It's better than nothing. So I do that, and after that, I am going to cast ability on myself. Wait, no, first I should do. Wait, what kind of spell is Mist? Can I still do a Misty Step while I have invisibility going?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I do that.
At least I think so.
And I.
Yeah.
Yeah, but because they're different, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
concentration and. So I do that to get out.
Okay.
Okay.
So you are invisible.
Yes.
So I'll give you a little ninja icon. And you have received, like, just through your rune bonding, what have you had teleport to you? You got Dave?
Dave and my shield. Those are the two items that I have bonded to me at the moment.
Wonderful. So you have your shield and you have Dave.
Yes. What do I see?
Okay. You can see down into that area to your to the left. There's the body of that dwarf on the table, and the drow who's just kind of fucking around with the tools on the table there. He seems to be sort of cleaning off the edge of like a blade.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a perception check for me. Excellent. So you see he has on his back on his belt, just sort of hanging from it, a key ring
Mm-hmm.
with keys on it, and then an instant later, he doesn't have a key ring with keys on it.
It's gone.
They just sort of gone.
Can I roll insight? Like, is that one of the guys?
Sure, roll insight. Someone did some magical shit to that.
You just don't know who yet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Where is this guy? Is this guy still like close? Well, I mean,
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
he will have patrolled further down the hall at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna peek around the corner here.
Okay, so you see down to the end of this hallway, and then there's a little passage there. Seems to be like around that corner. There's some steps
Mm-hmm.
leading up, and there's a passage off to the side here as well.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of an opening that leads to another big open room.
This area here where the other Drow woman in the same area where Faye is this is like below, like it's a different level of
Yeah,
Yes.
because
these stairs.
the
Yeah, it's a
stairs.
step down.
Mhm.
So, yeah, where you are as well in this room with Gunther, the floor that Gunther is on. So, like,
Mm-hmm.
the area all through here,
Mm-hmm.
and down to this sort of area as well. This is all like a 5-foot drop below you,
Okay.
and then a 5-foot drop down from there would be this area down here.
For now, I'm going to move here stealthily. I
Okay.
suppose I roll for that?
Yeah, but we'll give you advantage on it.
This. Ooh.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh,
You
no.
are invisible.
But I
This
assume,
guard
like, yeah.
continues walking, and goes into the room down there. This dark elf here, you kind of kick a rock and it skips a couple steps, and the dark elf sort of down here reaches up and leans over the stony ledge that's there, and you can see Faye in there.
Would Faye kind of like get the idea that may be Diana, but like with like invisibility, or
Would Faye be able to see me if I want her to see me? I feel like we talked about this like once. Or thing.
We did talk about this at one point.
It's like a personal
If-
headcanon of ours.
Yeah, it's kind of like my headcanon that, like, with invisibility, if you want something to see you, they see like a really thin veil of you,
mm-hmm.
kind of like ghostish.
Mhm.
But yeah, so if you cast your invisibility, wanting somebody else to be able to see you, like your specific party, for example, to be able to see you while you're invisible, then yes. If you
Okay,
don't
so
want
I
them to
can-
see you, then yeah.
So I'm gonna like look down at Faye and like put my finger to like my lips.
What I'm going to do, because the lady is trying to feel around for Diana, Faye's gonna like kind of walk over to the bars and just be like you know, just try to get her attention and just like, you know.
So do you come here often?
I work here.
She's just gonna like kind of go up to the bars and just kind of be like, "What are you planning to do with us?" Like just trying to distract her. And she's saying this in
What?
Elvish, by the way.
Yeah, okay. The Drow warrior there, in Elvish, replies that For now, you are prisoners, but you are to be a vessel for our eventual conquering of the land above ground.
Vessel.
Bitch, you can try.
What was that?
I was a bitch, you can try. But also, while this is happening, I'm waiting to see if the drow that just walked down there comes back.
Okay.
Since you said he was like patrolling or something.
All right. Yep.
So yeah, I'm waiting on.
So as they're talking, a couple minutes later, yes, he does return from down there and continues sort of making his way up this this hall. This hall seems to be like his thing that he's guarding.
Once he does that, this is my hall. Once he does that, I am going to sneak past and like go see what's down here.
Okay. From where you are. Okay. You can see off to your right. There's like a straight shot toward an exit.
Okay.
There's also another guard patrolling. Trying to catch me right and dirty. And down in this place, there seems to be more prison beds and more stuff. Seems to go in their upper level as well, up some stairs.
I'm gonna check here. Peek
Alright.
around the corner.
Sneaky beaky into that room and peek around the corner, and you're kind of surprised a little because there is another guard just there. But that seems to be another sort of torture room of sorts, not currently in use. You can see in some of the cells there are bones and blood and all the rest of it.
Where's Timbertail? Is he okay?
Yeah.
You haven't seen him yet.
Oh God.
Okay. So I'm going to come back here and wait for that guard to move further so I can check out that.
Okay. While you're doing this, Lazira, are you doing anything in your cell, or?
Did I lose you guys again?
Oh no,
No, we're good.
no,
I was concerned about that as well.
I was like, oh no.
Whenever there's a silence longer than 5 seconds, that's what I wonder.
I'm like, oh no.
Right now, Lazara's just listening out from a cue from Dai.
Okay. Faye, you still talking with the Drow lady woman? Okay.
Yeah.
Anything in particular you want to say or ask, or?
Yeah, she's just gonna be like, "Where's the rest of my party?" And where's like what have you done with them?
He says, "Don't worry about the rest of your party. They are currently busy."
Yeah, that's true.
Faye's like, I know.
Yeah, they sure fucking are. Yeah, he says, "You don't need to worry about any of them. You just worry about you for now."
Okay.
While that's going on, Gunther, what are you doing?
Yes, that's me.
Really?
Okay,
it's
so...
it's a meme.
Go on.
Yeah. So I was saying that I was gonna sneakily open that lock with the key.
and carefully push the door aside.
Yes. Well,
Yep,
I mean,
I'm
maybe
assuming
not
you're.
right away. I'm just gonna
Yep.
like unlock it first, and then just wait and see just for a moment if the guy is doing like showing any sign of turning around. If not, I'll
He
get out of
seems.
there.
Yeah, he seems pretty busy.
Okay, so I'll sneakily sneak out of there.
Sneakily,
All right.
sneak out.
Actually,
Sneak.
that's the staircase over there, right?
Where?
In front of
I
you?
was pointing my
Yes.
cursor on it while
There you go.
pressing.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is a staircase that leads up another 5 foot sort of thing. So you're on your current level. You would have to go sort of up those stairs, and then these stairs over here would go up another flight.
Alright. And just wondering, but am I able to go from one floor to the other by climbing the 5 foot drop?
The little
Probably.
ledge? Yeah, absolutely you can.
Also, quick question. Do I still have my spider shoes, or did they take that too?
I'm assuming they took that.
They took
So
out.
we
Taken
are
those as well.
dragged.
Huh?
You're in just rags. They've taken all of your gear and
That's kind of what I
everything.
figured.
We only can
Yep.
rely on our spells, which is why Faye is like, I can only talk because I got nothing. I am screwed. If you guys decide to leave her behind, she dead.
No, we never do that.
I hope not.
Just like,
I
well.
wouldn't do it to you guys.
Okay, so I want to sneak out.
All right, so I got a stealthy boy from you.
A stealthy boy.
Oh my god.
It's okay, it's gonna be fine.
One.
Did I say
no.
something?
I mean, you are
So you
disguised, so.
There's a little clack as you unlock the door, which is fine. The other guy doesn't seem to notice, but then you try and pull the door open, and it's just kind of this metal, rusty grinding on grinding. And yeah, the drow immediately turns around, and you're just kind of there holding the door.
This
But
guy's
he's
isn't there.
disguised.
Yeah, you are a dark elf for sure. You are a drow, but you are just kind of standing there in the cell holding the door.
I just shrug.
So
Make him alive, quick!
Roll a deception check.
Hold on, it's coming.
Okay, phew.
oh my god.
Like, just shrug like, I don't know, man.
This the drow kind of like looks back at you and he shrugs as well and continues back.
Does he even acknowledge that the prisoner is gone and a drow is in there with an open
seems to
door?
have not even noticed.
Yep.
Amazing. Alright, so I'll just get out.
Yep, you sure fucking will.
And I'm not gonna climb the wall because that would be like super suspicious. I'm just gonna walk around like a normal
Yeah.
person.
Like a normal drow.
Yep,
Well, how do you know? What if, like, you know, them, like, freaking, like, climbing the wall is the norm for them?
Yeah.
Like, they see you using the stairs, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
They won't respect you unless you do hardcore parkour.
Those are just for decoration. You're going to ruin them. What the fuck?
It's like when you like Young gets like a new like a china set, and just like we don't use these. They're too nice to use.
Jesus Christ.
But yes, I am going to go around the thing. If I could close this pop-up window, please, and thank you. God, I hate the touchpad. It's so awful. I can only move
So
like
do
2
I.
squares.
The worst. You can zoom out. You have the little scrolly thing in the top right that will let you.
Yeah, but if I zoom out too much, I can't see shit.
Oh mate.
It's not a big
69.
screen.
Oh dear.
Does anything happen once I get here?
Nope. They just continue about their work.
Okay, cool.
You can see from where you are down that hall. There we go.
Oh geez, I need to scroll because I can't see the end of it.
There's just a long one that sort of turns off to the right, it seems.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And do I see anything like along the corridor from here?
The corridor, like going down that
Like in
way.
that direction, yeah.
You can see a couple more cells. There's a guard who has kind of come up toward this wall here, and on the other side of that wall, you get a glimpse of what appears to be Lazira. Yeah.
Right, so I'm gonna do as if I'm going in that corridor here and wait a bit.
Okay. So you walk through that door and kind of hang out there for a little bit.
Yeah, because if Lissara's over there, I don't think I wanna run into another guard.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I go far enough, like just a little bit more. Here.
All right. So, Diana, this guard in front of you seems to walk a few paces forward before sort of leaning against the wall, and he takes out this little fruit from one of his pouches, and he just kind of picks at it with his fingertips, and he's sort of peeling the skin away. It's kind of akin to an orange, but it's more of like a blood red, and he's sort of picking the skin away from it so he can bite into it.
It's a blood orange.
Fucking red.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's an actual fruit.
The DM will remember that. So,
Oh my god. This
you,
is how we die.
what would you like to do, Diana?
So it looks like he's gonna be taking a break. Well,
Mhm.
what to do? It's like I could risk
can-
it and try to sneak past him, but I'm not rolling super well today. So,
You were doing all right with some of your combat. You rolled like nat 20s with Dave.
No, I'm not doing great today.
You're doing fantastic.
Just like the session that Nick was gonna fuck up us, we all just like had to roll like shit.
Yeah. It was a perfect session for it too.
God damn. Oh, Chris.
Like I have weapons and I have a shield. I can probably take in this one guy, but if I do that, it will alert the rest of the Drow.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of fighting one of them. I'm scared. It's just kind of like
A
sticking
fuck
out.
ton of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you attack or cast a spell at a target,
They can see me.
yeah,
Give me a second. Let me
like
see what I have
your
in my...
invisibility
Oh,
drops.
wait, no. I was okay. Let me see what I have in me. I don't have it.
Yeah, you have your shield and Dave, and yep,
Are there little rocks on the floor?
there are, yes, little
Right,
pebbles and
mm.
pieces of broken stonework. This is an old-looking prison.
Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna stand here,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna grab one of those and, like, peek over the corner and just throw one across, like... Yeah.
Okay. Do you have like a specific spot you want to throw it to, or?
Just... maybe, like, over here.
Yep. Okay. Just roll 1d20 for me and add your dex.
One... So, Dex.
Yep. Cool. It wasn't really hard to do that. You hurl it and there's a clattering over there, and he kind of stands back up off the wall and continues walking this way. And sort of looks around the corner there, down that hall.
Okay, I see
There is
that.
another doorway hither.
Yeah, that's... As he does that, I'm going to, like, really quick get down here.
Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to make you roll to make sure, like, if you didn't roll a 1, because if you rolled a 1, you probably would have just chucked the rock at the back of his head, and he would have been like, "What the fuck?" But,
Amazing.
but yeah, in this room, you find
I would just turn around. There we
You're fine.
Because I couldn't see my. Ooh, okay. Okay.
A paperclip. Oh, a chest.
Can I inspect the chest?
you sure can. So you hop down and have a quick look at the chest. Investigation, I suppose. Are you like just opening it up and searching, or are you inspecting it
I
carefully?
want to see if it's like logged or if there's like any magic on.
Make sure it's not trapped or anything. Yeah, roll investigation for me. It neither seems locked or trapped in any way.
Oh, let me just
Okay.
kick it open then.
Someone like has a seizure. What was that?
I was trying to move like my little desk thingy, and I dropped my phone.
Oh,
I tried to be discreet about it, but it happened.
It's alright.
It was like one of those
I do
moments
that
where I was
all
like,
the
I'm just
time.
gonna move my table because it's like a little TV stand that I have my laptop on, and I'm sitting on my bed and everything because I'm moving and I can't use my desk. So I was like, I'm just gonna discreetly move this off to the side, and it's just like, like oh god.
It's okay,
Alright.
you're discreet in my heart.
Oh, thank
So the
you.
chest.
Not sure how that is supposed to feel about that.
Confirmed. The chest is not trapped,
Mhm.
and it's also not locked.
Okay, what's in there?
So you open it up, and inside you see everybody's gear
Oh, bless.
and another probably 150 gold worth of other people's gold.
Ooh.
150 gold. Okay. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like grab all my stuff and put all my stuff back, because I mean, there's to be empty here anyway. And but before that, I'm going to put everyone's stuff in there's bag of holding.
Good, that I was
Yeah, I was actually
thinking
gonna
about
say
that
that
too.
too. I was like, ooh.
Smart.
I
All
was
right,
like,
so
use
you
a bag
have-
of holding.
So you have your gear. Are you sort of donning all of your gear, or?
No, first of all, I'm going to put like everybody else's stuff in the bag of holding. I'm gonna keep it close to me, and after that, I'm going to put all my stuff back on.
All right. So stuff everybody's shit into the bag of holding. Just kind of like scoop it all up like nom, and then
Yeah.
put all your gear on so that you're nice and equipped.
Yes.
While you're doing that, what's Faye doing?
The only thing she can do right now is just talk to the Drow right now.
Tell her horrible puns.
You know, Faye's not like that yet.
Make up,
The
make
more
up,
she hangs out with Diana, the more she will be like that. But right now, she's like,
make up a fake sub story or something.
Diana's not the only one that likes puns.
What was that?
Diana's not the only one that likes puns. Other
I know.
characters do.
I
Simon
know.
loves them.
puns.
But no, it's just that if Faye hangs out with Di more, I'm just saying that the more she hangs out with Diana, the more she's probably going to be getting into puns.
It spreads.
Yeah.
Like, oh no.
Like the plague.
Yeah, I'm just kind of just like talking to her and just like trying to glean information and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to be asking her, but I'm just trying to glean information from her.
Right. All right. I will get a. Whoa.
I guess it'd be persuasion.
Persuasion? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go persuasion.
Good. Rippity-roo. Yep, rippity-roo.
No.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right. So you.
That's still super helpful though, because you're keeping her like.
Yeah,
busy.
I'm just keeping her distracted. That's mainly my main concern. I'm not too worried about like information right this second. I'm just making sure that, you know, she's not running off and trying to get in the way of shit. Yep.
All right. So you try and get some information out of her, but then she kind of catches onto the fact that you're sort of squeezing info out of her, and she kind of quiets down and kind of locks down a little bit.
Oh no.
There's a wall here.
Starts giving you short answers. Lazira, is there anything in particular that you want to do? Are you still waiting for Dai?
Lazira's actually starting to get a little impatient at this point, and she she is waiting to see if this guy had passed by recently.
Yep. So you did hear him come to your wall and then continue back down the hall.
Okay, so
Faye can't do shit. She's literally stuck in a cell.
So
It's like la la la.
at this point, Lazira Missy steps out of her cell
Okay.
and just peeks down the hallway just to see what's going on.
Okay. So you can see that there's that guy, and he seems to be just sort of continually walking down the hall. You can sneak by pretty easily to get up to where Gunther is.
I think you should probably hide though, because they can't see you. I was just about to get back to you and give you your gear.
God damn it, Lazira, why are you gonna be so impatient?
Lazira doesn't know that. She just knows
Yeah,
the guy was like, all right, see ya, peace. And then she's gone.
God.
I was like, I'm going home. Fuck this, guys.
Lazira isn't actually going to move yet though, because she can probably tell that this guy is getting close to making his way back.
Yeah. Okay.
So she's just going to hang out where she is for right now.
Yep, just kind of hide against the cell bars and wait until he's sort of back up this way, and then as soon as he turns around and starts moving again, you're gonna take your moment. All right. So as that's going on, Gunther, what are you doing up there, all dressed up as a drow like?
I'm actually gonna go back down. Because I was waiting only here for a moment to estimate when the other guy would leave.
Yep. All right.
But when I started, so I'm going down. Fucking touchpad.
All right, Lazira, you see another drow come around the corner.
She just kind of immediately thrusts out her hand like she's prepared to attack.
Gunther just kind of like mouths off that it's him.
Of course it is.
And they're like, just gonna. I want to move away from where I am because I don't like it here.
I think everyone's in that same boat, mate.
Lasira's gonna move back if he wants to come over here.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
That's actually smart because it looks like you're talking to like the prisoner, and people won't be sus if they see her like out of her cell.
Yep.
Okay.
So I managed to get out of there.
Clearly.
I see you did too.
No shit.
Nah, they just let me out.
Right.
I'm
pretty sure everyone can smell that bullshit.
I'm a free range prisoner now.
Do I even want you to roll a deception check, or like, or was it sarcasm?
That was sarcasm.
Okay.
Now's not the time for sarcasm, Lazira.
It's always the time for sarcasm.
Can I roll perception? Can I roll perception for those footsteps?
You sure can.
I see you move it, and I'm like, I want to know if I can hear it coming, so I can,
Like all rough, like you're like being
Oh,
like,
great.
Hunter, like, he
playing
just straight
bad
up, oh
cop.
no.
Oh no.
Like, just
You're
so,
kind
like,
of,
doing the bad cop thing and, like, start
Yeah.
slapping her around, but you can't.
You
Essentially,
you're
like,
kind of
Gunther, slap me right now.
whispering with
Hit me right in the
Lazara.
face.
Lazara, you can roll. Well, there you go. You can roll perception check as well, and you hear the footsteps coming.
Lazara kind of nudges him to let him know that the guard's coming.
Mm-hmm.
When the guard is
And as she
coming.
does, yeah, and as she sort of informs you of that, like, hey, look out, like, it's pretty apparent.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually just maybe turn around and just like move forward. Come on, move.
Okay.
Like, oh, what a coincidence.
Hello, fellow Drow.
Oh my god.
Hello, Drow. I too am Drow. I see that you
Oh my
also
God.
are Drow, as I am also Drow.
Oh shit, aren't they gonna think
Yes.
it's suspicious if we're only speaking Elvish?
Let us speak of Drow things, as we are Drow.
I do my I so their language is different from Elvish, right? Or is it the same?
They speak it,
They
it's
seem
just
to
that was-
have. Yeah, they seem to speak Elvish and another language.
And I probably don't know that other language, so
Oh, let's find out. What do you know?
not that.
Yep, you don't know that language.
Kind of assumed I didn't. Right. I guess I just do a thumbs up.
All right. The I roll a deception check. I've never had this happen before, so
Oh my god.
territory.
22.
Yeah. So you give him
You're
a
playing
thumbs
high
up.
field.
So you give him a thumbs up, and he kind of looks you up and down, and then just kind of awkwardly gives you a thumbs up back, and turns around and continues walking
bye.
away. Like occasionally, just sort of like looks back over his shoulder at you, like what the fuck.
When
Yeah.
he's not when he's not looking, I can just go back in.
Mm.
Come on. Nicely.
But
Yeah,
he
I got
continues
this.
walking down his path.
Okay.
Lazara pats him on the shoulder and says, "You've got work to do."
Yes, I know. I don't speak their language, so I do what I can. Right. So, you can hold on here by yourself, right?
I mean, I've been holding on here as long as for the rest of this time. So,
Hmm.
and
Good, just like, well, later, bitch.
and I inform him of what Diana is doing, like as far as what Lazara knows what Diana is doing.
I see. Alright. Then what do we do?
I guess we just wait. I guess at this point I'm just gonna keep waiting until Diana gives a signal. But this is getting
Tiresome.
incredibly boring.
That too.
I mean, if you let me have my turn, I'll just...
Chris is like low-key getting frustrated, like, oh my god.
I have
I
everyone.
just want to get your shit back to you guys.
Like, god damn it! Fine, you know what? You don't get your shit back. It's mine now.
She just takes the bag and books it. Like later, I win. I won D&D.
God.
Wow.
That's the end of the campaign.
This is how you win D&D.
Okay, so I think I'll just hide for now. And wait for a return, maybe?
Okay.
And
You guys.
I was thinking of hiding like in here.
All right, so you duck over to that little storeroom over there. And,
Yep.
Yep.
And Lazara's just gonna kind of move back right here.
Okay. So, Diana.
All right. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move up here, and there's this guy that went back to where he was, right? Yes.
Yeah, that guy has kind of dipped down back to that spot, and he's tucked back into his orange.
Okay, so I'm going to use thaumaturgy to make kind of, I don't know, whispering noises in this area right here.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh,
Uh
are you okay?
Someone
oh.
We can hear you.
Oh. And I'm going to here.
Oh, for some reason. Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Can you hear us?
No.
Anyway.
Oh, okay, there we go.
There
we go.
Okay.
Cool.
I don't know why it's doing that. I was like, maybe like I accidentally like lowered the volume and stuff like that. No, it randomly just came back on. It's weird. It's like whenever I have to go to the bathroom and I have to mute the mic, it somehow interrupts that. I'm like, shit.
Okay.
At least it's functional now.
Yeah.
All right. So, Diana, you can see sort of further down this area. There's a long hallway that branches off to the left, and then there's sort of another big room up ahead.
Do I hear noises coming from the area? Perception.
Yeah, roll a perception check. You can kind of hear noises coming from this path to the left.
Mm-hmm.
What feels like what sounds like really faint hissy kind of noises, little.
That's concerning.
Is someone sucking someone else's dick?
Oh!
Deep concern.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's about the only noises you can make out.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and peek around the corner.
It's a poor choice of words. All right. So seems to be like a stairway going up, and then about 10 feet of hallway, and then a stairway going back down that leads into another open room. You can see there's a couple of cell doors down there as well.
Okay. To move here and.
Okay, so in this room,
Laura! Oh no, they put him in a cage.
you see Timbertail is kind of like against the bars, and he's kind of like got a hand out as though he's holding a treat. Doesn't seem to be holding anything, and he's just kind of like going, kind of trying to coax Moro into coming across toward him.
Okay, first I'm going to approach Timbertail and, like, as I did with Faye, put my finger to my lips to, like, be quiet.
Oh,
And-
you want him to be able to see you as well?
Yes.
Okay, good. He as you walk into the room, he sort of sees like something moving in that hallway, and he kind of like steps back like against the wall and sort of pretends to slouch down and like pretends to be like unconscious.
Yeah.
But then you see his big cat-like eye peek up and see you, and he stands back up and he goes, "Oh, Yes, I am not alone. Good.
No, it seems like we're all here. Look, I'm gonna try to find a way to get you guys out of here, but for now, I hand him his gear.
Okay. So you give Timbertail all of his things, and he starts putting on all of his outfit and his armor and stuff.
Okay. And while he's doing that, how's Mora doing? Scared.
Moro looks not great. Like he's
Oh God,
he looks kind of beat up a bit.
Oh, buddy.
they're gonna die.
I mean, Timbertail kind of looks a bit beat up as well.
Yeah.
Moro more so. It looks like he put up a bit of a fight and didn't know when to call it quits, so they
Oh,
kind of roughed him up
Baby.
quite a bit. Has a little bit of a limp, and he's kind of cut in a few places and a bit beat up.
I reach into the cell and I give him pats. Like, hey, buddy.
He
You give
whimpers
him
and
some jerky.
presses his head into your hand. Timbertail's kind of putting on all of his gear, taking off all the rags and putting his clothing back on. You then see him sort of reach around the door and just start fumbling with the lock with what looks like thieves' tools.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, amazing, good.
I have the keys.
I'm still the only one who's stuck.
There's like a bunch of guards in
Every-
the way.
Everyone's all like, "I'm free, yay!" Faye's like, "I'm gonna be in jail."
I'm going to.
So what's your master plan?
I've tried to come over, but there's so many people in the way.
See, you're disguised as a drow.
They'll think it's suspicious that I'm just unlocking the door.
Oh, that's true. I mean, you could just say that you're like taking me to interrogation.
God damn it. This is what
So-
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you how to play. I'm just saying that it's
No. This is just me realizing that, yeah, I could have thought about that.
Yep.
Um,
So,
I,
yeah,
can
what
you
do
use healing potions on animals, right?
Yes.
you can.
I'm going to use a couple of the regular ones, the small ones.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
So
baby.
you kind of tip one down his throat, and he drinks it. Roll the stuffs.
What's
I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
Do I still have one of those potions in my inventory? I can probably tell you really quick.
Yeah, regular healing potion.
because I don't have the
Da 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 da
the
da.
one- I have for like the greater ones. I have that written down somewhere.
I only have the greater as well. I think it's 2d4.
Because the greater potions are 4d4 plus 4.
Then yes, it will be 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Mm-hmm. Alright, for 6 points of damage, you heal it up
Damage.
with one of those.
Moro is dead.
You killed my dog.
Basically gave the dog a poison.
So 6 points worth of damage you heal. And he immediately kind of looks like he's limping a little less and is sort of back up on his feet. He kind of shakes his head like he and his ears do the flippy flap against him.
Oh, baby.
And it seems as though he doesn't like the flavor of it very much. Yeah, healing potions are kind of bitter. But yeah,
Okay,
he seems to be doing better.
That's good. That'll probably keep him going, like, for now, at least.
Alright.
Okay. So, yeah. I've given Timberdale his gear, and he's trying to find the way to get out. I guess Moro still doesn't exactly trust him.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can, like, fey my way out of this and try to be like, buddy, you gotta listen to, like, the cat guy. But I mean, I can try.
I mean, you can definitely do some animal handling. See if that works.
Yeah, let's try some animal handling. Wonderful.
No.
Okay. So you say,
I
hey,
am a
you gotta-
dog. I do not compute.
Yeah, you tell him like, hey buddy, you got to trust the cat person. You point over at Timbertail, who's currently like fucking around with the lock on the other side of the thing. He's doing it like his arms are crossed around the bars, so he's trying to figure out how to do it backwards. He's got like his tongue curled up around his top lip, and one eye shut as he's kind of like trying to reverse lockpick and focus intensely. And Moro just kind of looks back up at you, and he looks a little concerned.
Well, that's not working, so I'm just going to tell like Timbertell that I'm gonna go find everyone else, and like we'll come back for him and Moro in a sec.
Okay. He whispers to you like, "I will release your friend when I have a moment."
Yes, thank you. And after that, I'm
fucking with the lock.
I'm gonna keep going and see what's like down here.
All right, so you peek around the corner in this room, and you can see this seems to be some sort of an office and sleeping quarters for some of the guards. And you see the one that's in charge with the eye patch is kind of there, sitting at the desk and writing something in a journal.
Okay.
They're kind of like a 5-foot drop below your level that you're on, and there's another doorway across from you. There.
I am going to use thaumaturgy to create a noise behind her.
Mm-hmm. And then gonna sneaky beaky past?
Yes, so I do that. I'm gonna fucking...
Okay. Let's get a stealth check from you with advantage, because that was very clever.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, she turns around as like it sounds like you make the wood noise crashing, and she looks at like the little wooden planks that are behind her in the busted up crate, and she kind of turns back around just like whatever, man, and continues her work that she's doing.
Awesome. Okay. And to keep going through this.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Down here, and I assume when I get here, it's like the area that I've already been in.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you walk into this area, and you recognize where you're at now. Like it all makes sense. And you know where Lazira and that are. Your sense of direction is pretty good down here.
Okay. What was that?
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
What? Oh god.
You rolled a d10.
Oh no.
Well, I'm going to like make my way back to where Lazira is.
Downtown, walking fast. All right. So you making your way to Lazira.
Yeah.
And just sort of open up the bag of goodies and pull out all of Lazira's gear. Yep. And Lazira, you can quickly put all your shit back on.
Yep.
Alright.
Anna's just looking really proud of herself.
Look what I did.
Lazira turns back to her and she says, "Ready for a prison break?"
Yep.
And Gunther points over to the storage. Lazira points over to the storage room and says, "Gunther's over there."
Oh, okay. I'm gonna like get all the way over here and
right.
just like I look at him like, okay then.
Yeah, you step into this storage room and the only person in here is a drow.
You're like Lazira,
For a moment,
liar.
Yeah, for a moment you panic and you're unsure if Lazira just like pranked the shit out of you. But yeah, here you are.
Hi, Gunther.
But okay, yeah. Do I know it's Gunther then?
Yeah.
I mean, I told you.
Okay. Hey, you look like yeah.
Don't worry about it. It's just these guys.
Guys.
It's okay. I'm invisible. I'm just going to like. Do I notice this
Yeah,
guy?
what if the drow sees someone like talking to himself and there's a phantom voice? I think that could be a bit suspicious.
Yeah. I keep quiet.
Alright, so this guy, you notice him coming up and you suddenly fall quiet. And he walks up and kind of stands around for a bit. And kind of continues along his path.
Yeah, okay. I give Gunther like his bag of holding and I tell him that face stuff is still in there. need
All
She's
right.
also,
Where is
FYI, she's still stuck in a cell.
I don't think Gunther spotted her yet, but where is she? Gunther asks.
Oh, I tell him like she's just right down that hall.
Perfect. I got the key and everything.
I also mentioned that I found retail and Muro.
Perfect. I'll hold on to this disguise for a little bit longer after I put on my. Actually, I'm gonna put on my gear and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna like let Gunther to like getting changed. I don't want to see his dick again.
Yeah, no. Saw one too many times.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
put my gear on and then probably just recast my disguise self because would it wear off if I'm changing? Probably not,
No.
since it's an illusion.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So yeah. Whose turn is it? Is it mine?
I
Or
will
is it
say it's Faye's turn.
Yeah,
I
'cause it's been a
honestly, I
while.
have nothing I can fucking do. Stuck.
Faye, you note that the guard that's in front of you has sort of turned around and is now like just sort of sitting there, and you see her kind of shut her eyes a bit and try and have a bit of a nap.
Do they sleep or do they meditate like us?
You roll a nature check.
Okay, one sec. Oh, come on now. My mouse decided to just literally have a heart attack, I guess. Gee, I don't fucking know.
You don't think that they do.
That they meditate?
You think that they just kind of sleep.
Mm.
And part of you is just like, he's inferior Drow.
Them and their like 8 hours of sleep.
Sleeping? Ha! That's
Sleeping
repetitive.
for like weeks. Faye says that she has like fucking bags under her eyes and has like chugged like 12 cups of coffee.
Well, so now that the rogues both have their gear back, I think it's time we go about just very sneakily killing off all of the Drow.
More
Can I
like,
please get out?
I have an idea of how to help Faye.
No, it's okay. I mean,
Well,
it's
the
not
thing
okay.
is,
Please get
it's
me out.
you-
But yeah,
The thing is, you're in a really like tight spot right there because there's a lot of Drow walking by, and there's that one. That's
I had
right
to be in
there.
the most
Yes,
awkward
see,
spot.
Yeah.
See, I have a plan.
Wonderful.
It may or may not work, but I
Okay,
want
if
to
it
do
doesn't
it.
work, would I guess all killed or?
It should work.
So,
Okay, but that didn't answer my question.
so between your plan, which may or may not work, and our plan, which will definitely work, which do you think is more likely?
I would like to do my plan.
That's not the question.
Why do it?
Alright. I want to recast this guy's self, but I disguise myself as the guy in the torture room.
Okay.
The Drow,
So-
right? Not the dead guy.
No,
Yeah.
obviously.
You could just
Yeah,
pretend
that'd
to
be
be
really
yourself, like,
fucking
have your-
awkward.
You could like disguise yourself and like have like your freaking intense and I can't speak, like your fucking intense. I can't say it. Fuck my
Intestines.
fucking yes, my fucking speech impediment. But yeah, like just have like your guts like spilling out and just like oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's like fucking 3 a.m. Give me a break.
It's okay, I
I was
understand what
helping.
you meant.
Yeah, we all know. I
Yeah.
was thinking the exact same thing.
Okay.
I
in my
wanna
going
do-
in my going around this place, I've spotted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Drow. I'll probably take on them, but they might
Yeah.
call for more help. So that's
That's
why
why
I
I'm
keep
going
thinking.
for Faye.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
If anything, you could always just go murder the torture guy. That way he won't spot me, and he's not gonna be like, "Hey, that's me."
That is true. I feel like Lysara
Hey,
would
that's
be
me.
I feel like Lysara should be better at like assassinations you know, that's kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, that is
Okay,
kind of her
so
shit.
because Diana can kill, but she's not always stealthy about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just like screams and like.
Ah!
So, can we do the? No, who disappeared? Chris did. Oh, she's
Chris
back.
did, just for a second.
Yeah, it's like I'm here for the prisoner.
Yeah, basically, I was gonna like just show up over here
Mm-hmm.
and go for the door and just like unlock the door and get Faye out.
All right, so you just walk over to the door, pretending like you belong, and
Yep.
the dark elf in the corner kind of stands up from her chair, and she says, "What are you doing?"
Jesus Christ, what do I say?
What does it
You would
look like?
start playing.
No! Roll with it.
Nope.
Roll with it. Be sassy. What does it look like I'm doing?
Just kind of like
Doing my
Sign, like-
fucking job.
I'm kind of like just signing her like kind of like pointing at Faye like what does it like you said, like what does it look like I'm doing?
Okay. Roll a deception check.
roll again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh no.
She kind of looks at Faye and kind of grins and
Oh,
sits
God.
back down in her seat, and then she says, "All right, looks like it's time for your turn to have some fun," and lets you open the door, knowing that you are the torture person.
I unlock the door and I just go get Faye in.
She's gonna like straight up try to like clock you in the face first.
Excellent.
Jesus.
I mean, she doesn't know
She
it's
doesn't
doing
know.
this, so.
What do
And
I
I
roll to
can't
clock
just-
someone in the face?
Faye's having such a bad day.
1d20 plus your strength modifier
Oh boy. Okay.
plus
This is
your
a-
proficiency to hit.
One
This is gonna be
d12
painful.
plus my strength modifier, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That
Plus
doesn't
your...
hit.
Hang on. Plus your proficiency
jeez.
bonus, so plus another 3, so
Oh.
17.
That's 17. I have 17.
Yep, that hits.
Yep.
Just hits. So you can roll 1d4 plus your strength modifier.
I would honestly
Oh,
just
me?
like
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see. Disguise self. It's not concentration. Wonderful. Okay, so you... Oh, boy. So you just fucking smack, like just the strongest punch you've ever thrown. Just connects.
Jesus.
For 6 points of damage. Just smack him in the face. Gunther, your hearing in your left ear kind of goes into like a ring. Yeah.
I'm
but
sorry,
you-
baby,
you
but she doesn't know.
oh I know,
you
I know.
you stay standing, and you grab her by the arm and try to drag her off
Yep.
toward the.
Yeah, she's
the exit.
gonna like definitely like kind of struggle though.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
the way I wanna do it is that I wanna be like kind of pushing her towards the exit of the cell, like with
Mhm.
her in front of me, and when I'm behind her I basically just whisper in her ear, "It's me."
Oh, that's not.
No.
No, don't
Yeah,
do that. Don't
that's-
do that. Don't do that. I'm going to.
No.
Yeah, I'm
That's-
going to
How's
be
your,
watching here for anything that happens, and when she sees me, I'm just going to like give her a thumbs up.
Like,
Okay.
Okay, then I'm assuming I kind of get the thing, like
You
get the whole.
prevented me
So
from making a
you-
mistake. That's good.
So what happens is you have this guard, kind of this torturer, pull you along and then lean in and whisper into your ear, "It's me," and then you kind of like feel this panic set over you, and you like look back over your shoulder, and as you do, you see Di standing there, and she's just giving you thumbs up.
Okay, go God help.
Who's she giving a thumbs up to Faye?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, who else?
yeah, no,
Alright.
it's all good. All right, So you guys make it out into the hall. And this dark elf who's just sort of sitting here just doesn't really seem to pay any attention. Doesn't really seem to care.
Oh, good.
You
Should we
like,
should we
take
move
Faye
somewhere where I
to
can
the-
change? I'm not gonna
Yes.
get naked in front of like not the best place to put my gear on, just saying.
Yep. There's
Yeah,
a
go
storage
over there in
area
the
over there
storage.
that, yep,
Okay.
that directs you toward. Where you can
I
put on
Can I
all your...
basically just give you your stuff because I have it in my bag?
Alright,
Wait, did you
so
give me my bag back? Yeah, you
Gunther
did.
gives, yeah, so
Yeah, I
Gunther
give it
gives
to
you all
you.
of your gear and you get changed and all that kind of
I
stuff.
come here with Faye and I tell.
Mhm. Can you repeat that?
Oh, I come in here while Faye is doing that, and I tell her that I found more Mertail right now.
I ask how he's doing.
Well, he was a little beaten up, but he's doing all right.
Just under her breath, you can probably hear just like, those son of bitches.
They're all dead.
Like when I get my hands on them. But yeah, I'll put my gear on and everything like that.
He was
Alright.
fine. I gave him some heal. That should be.
Okay,
Alright,
thank you.
So you know that your invisibility is going to start fading soon. So you have probably about 10 minutes.
Shit.
Has it really been about an hour? Wow.
Mm-hmm. You've been really stealthily creeping around and hiding at points and throwing rocks and all that kind of shit.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we
Hmm.
should start by killing this guy, probably.
Mm-hmm.
I see Jake's been like measuring what's gonna happen.
Yeah, do I have a clear shot on this guy?
You do, yes.
Okay, so Lazira would have already been lining up the shot by the time Faye got to the little closet area.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'll understand that. Yeah.
Okay. And she's just gonna go ahead and try to go in for the kill.
Okay.
Wow. I said
you have
stealthily,
advantage.
Lysira!
You have advantage. He's not fucking expecting you, so you can roll your damage on both. You hit with both
Isn't
of
that
them.
loud though?
Oh yeah.
When I hear that, I'm going to come over here, be ready for like this lady to get up.
Mm-hmm.
Still invisible, but yeah.
28.
Is he dead?
All right. So you slam him with both of your Eldritch
Christ.
blasts, and it launches him forward into all of these torture tools, and he just gets
Oh.
impaled upon all of them.
Oh,
You know
God.
what? That's
Just
like
goes
a really
slamming.
fitting death for this asshole.
Yeah, and he dies immediately, as a lot of them just sort of skewer through him, and just
Nice.
kill him at once. And there is a loud bang and clattering.
Will those
And,
happen? Can I try to get an attack on this lady? Or is that...
Sure, yeah.
As that is happening, like I hear the noise and she perks up, I'm going to have a go at her with my sword.
Oh yeah.
We're not
Yeah,
fucking
you fucking
around. Now we're rolling the good shit.
That is a 1d plus...
Okay. Um. So if that ends up being okay, yep. So, you strike forward with your sword and cleave into the back of her head. And as you do, she like jumps forward and just like collapses over the corner of the table and like clatters across the chair, and she's unconscious.
Right,
I'm
I'm gonna drop down and just like kill her.
Fucking finish her. All right.
You know that finishing blow, like...
Yep, coup de grace. Yep. So you just stand on top of her and shove your sword into her. How are you gonna do it?
Just like through the head.
All right, so wham through her head and just completely kill her.
Dope.
All right.
Does she have weapons on her?
Yes. So she has a Drow short sword, and she has a hand crossbow as well. That's kind of strapped to her hip. She has
cool.
armor and the like, but you feel like trying to get all this stuff off of her will take some time, and time that you probably don't have a lot of.
No money?
She has 68 pieces of gold.
Alright, that's good enough for me.
All right. So you killed those two.
Have the others been alerted of it? Like the guys that are down here?
You hear, noise and shouting and the like coming from the rest of the prison.
Am I still invisible?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Well, do I hear these guys coming?
Oh yeah, and you can see them as well. Well, you can see this one. That guy there. But yeah, you can hear footsteps definitely, and shouting.
I'm going to shoot a fireball at this guy right here, the one coming towards me.
Alrighty.
Since we're not in actual like
Combat initiative, yeah, not yet.
Yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna
They're
do
still
that.
kind of scrambling to try and have all this shit go down. You hit him. For 13 points of damage. Hurts him, doesn't kill him.
Do I still have a chance to follow up on that?
You do.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
Oh no.
But they do hit the stone walls on either side of him and send just shards of stone flying at him, and he has to like sort of clamber back and hide his eyes. Would Faye like to do anything now that you have all your shit?
Yes. This one right here is still upright.
Yeah, and you can see him clearly.
Yeah, I'm gonna fire my ray shot at him.
All right. Pew. Yeah, you hit him.
Awesome.
I like that even if you roll a fucking 2, you get a 12.
I know.
That's
It's
insane.
great. I love it. It's like, let me have this one thing.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
For like 17 or some ridiculous shit. Yeah, he's dead. All right. Yeah, you just blast him with that. Right. And this one will come around the corner and take a swing at Diana.
All right.
What? No, that's the wrong one. Okay, like this. Yeah, that doesn't hit. And yeah, it kind of clangs off of your shield and leaves him open to an attack.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, you can. As a dagger comes flying past his head
Oh.
and kind of distracts him as well. No, you have advantage, is what I was going to
okay.
say. Is a dagger comes sailing over his head and embeds itself in the wall over here. And he looks over that way, and just with your opening, you slash down at him, and you make a connection with your sword. Roll your damage.
Are you there?
Yeah, can
Yes.
you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Roll your damage on that one.
Yeah, sorry, I was doing that.
Sweet. Yeah. All right. So you just fucking cut him down. And you see down the hallway is Timbertail, ready by the exit with Mora.
I peek around the corner and give him a thumbs up.
All right. Okay. So what are you guys doing?
Shouldn't we leave?
Yeah, we have to get out.
Do we like just out right now? Well,
We could probably just book it.
Yeah, I signal everyone that. Yeah. I'm
Just
just
book
thinking
it.
that if we kill everyone here, we might like have more time to like actually. But if you guys want to go, we can go.
I mean, if I have time to loot dead bodies, I'm fine with it.
All right. So you
Goodbye,
guys
sweet loots.
rush by and take your exit, collecting Timbertail and Mora as you leave. And as you bust out, you enter like a city. And you can see before you, they seem to have these big purplish crystals that have this energy that lights up the whole city. And yeah, this is the place that you guys find yourselves in, and that is where we're going to leave it.
Oh, jeez.
Well then.
Cliffhanger.
Great.
Jesus.
Man, and we're not playing next weekend.
Yep.
I was
We'll
gonna
have
say
to
there was a
wait.
possibility, but then I remembered. I was like, oh no, wait, no, my mom is gonna be here for the weekend apparently until
Yeah.
Sunday. So I was like, never mind.
Yeah, no, I'm busy that weekend as well. So
And it would be a lot easier on me since I'm flying out next weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But